Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation, and this is a normal round, a non-melee round in my gym custom. So I'm pretty happy with how this round went. I think we don't win, and there was a disconnect or two, but it was, I did pretty well. Because the thing about the gym custom is, as I mentioned in my first video with it, it is a melee mobile suit, but it's a very fast one with good thrusters, and it has the double dodge roll that the Garibaldi Alpha has, which a melee suit with a single dodge roll is unusual enough. Having a double dodge roll, now you're talking. If I had used it better, it should be a terror of melee rounds, because I could dodge roll and then still counter tackle. I did not use it properly, but now here, there's a bunch of snipers, it looks like, or at least one, yeah, it's a 3-on-3, so one sniper. A bunch of people had to recharge their energy, so we did a 3-on-3 to pass the time. And yeah, right now just looking for a good angle on everything, because luckily that gym rifle has a pretty good range. I can hit their support from here. And it's a good rifle, so I can do some respectable damage to it. Enough that it decided to get back off the roof, so. Rifle's reloading. I want to say it reloads a tiny bit slower on this than it does on the GP01, or Powered Gym, excuse me. But I can't guarantee it. Either way, yeah, right now I'm just trying to keep my distance from their melee, or from their support suit and work the legs. That is, I want to say a Jaeger. We'll know if it hits me with that charge beam, because I will just keel over. Stab, dodge roll, get two at once. Nobody tackled me somehow, but I did get knocked down. So, okay, that's the Garibaldi Alpha, so I like the Garibaldi Alpha. But I recognize its weird head. Got it, died, not a fair exchange. I was worth more points, but what the heck. But yeah, I like the Garibaldi Alpha, and it's Lee again, but, I don't know how to describe its head shape, except that if you were to make a bear brick of the Gelgug head and lop off the ears, you'd have the Garibaldi Alpha. I'm sure this makes sense to everybody. I mean, it's so clear, so utterly crystal clear. Yeah, I like the gym custom. It's fun. It's good. And unfortunately, I think we lose Zero in a moment. But everyone is knocked over, and then he was knocked over like 2 feet to the left, which not a good sign in terms of latency, but There's their support MS. Zero's going for B, so I cover him. Or at least I mean to. I hope I do. Kind of backed off because I was going to get murdered if I didn't. And that's the real advantage, right there, of the double dodge roll and the amount of boost this has. You can stab somebody, boost off towards the next target, and then stab again. Use the tackle to slow them. Managed to miss knocking down my own person, which was, good news. Nearly knocked Eric right over. So that was a mistake. That was also a mistake. Somehow I'm not dead. But I feel like I did some great evasion work in this in the previous round. And that's where Zero dropped, so we're both nearly dead. We're both trying to take each other out. Fortunately, they hit my shield, and I managed to get out of shot range of both of them and start firing for when Lee came around the corner. Picked the wrong target here. Should have stayed on Lee. He was almost out of health, and he was closer to me. But I made the mistake. To be honest, I was so busy dodging and weaving and getting around corners, I forgot whose health was lower. It was Lee, not Asura. And like, it just dawned on me just as I died there and I hit him. It's like, oh, wait a minute. And then I was dead. So, too bad. Yeah, poor Zero. So many connection problems, that night. I think Gundam Battle Operation wanted to remind us that it was in fact Gundam Battle Operation. So here's where I make a grab for the tank because I wanted to make sure they couldn't take the point. And if you're skilled, you can do a lot of damage in a tank. I'm not skilled enough, not with 3 people surrounding me, and my aim was bad. So not my best move, but I think it did keep them too occupied to take the checkpoint. So hate to say it, I just like messing around in tanks sometimes, even when it's bad for myself and or the team. It's a bad habit. Messing with tanks, bailing out of mobile suits. In terms of game mechanics, I do kind of like to use the whole animal. Got him. And took a semi-substantial shot from the Jaeger, which has type advantage on me, but I was able to do a lot of damage to its legs. Totally missed the support type, but managed to dash in and still have enough to dodge. I saw what he was doing there, going for the point. I think yep, he's in the tank, so tagged the Jaeger, counter-killed it, and now for the tank before it grabs the checkpoint, ideally. No guarantees, but that's the plan. Come on. Yep, they're still going, but I've got head Vulcans, and they're right there, so it's just a matter of time. They did get the checkpoint, though, so man, points to whoever that was for a lot of persistence in the face of a giant robot trying to shoot a tiny little man. As you can see, the rifle is just as useful here as the beam saber to this thing. So, yep, somebody's in the tank again. And I boosted away because there were people, trying to kill me, which is good policy. Get away from that. If people are trying to kill you, run. I mean, just... And now, I believe... Yeah, my legs are shot, so I'm done. Yeah, there was nothing left to do, and instead of losing more points, I decided to just wait it out in my invincibility. So we lost, but it was close, and I believe Ozra's Cry disconnects here at the last moment too, poor guy. But it was a good round. And yeah, had a lot of typing problems that night. Had 2 keyboards on my little tray here. Didn't work out. But yeah, as you can see, I did pretty well. I got all the stars for the team. 1,300 points in kills, highest in the round. And, we came within 1,000 points of it, which being down a person, I think is pretty respectable. But yeah, Motoki, who is Mokuna, pretty good job, does a good job playing support in general, matter of fact, so that, that was a pretty good round, and I make a tremendous mistake here, which is to mention how much I like using Gym Custom, and stick with it through the next round, which means they're prepared for it, but you'll see that next Saturday. For now, that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation. We will be back with more of that next week, so till then, everybody take care, and have fun. Later!